Right, here we are again. Quite a little story. I don't know if you know this, but in Holland there's a tradition around Christmas time, the 5th of December, which is called Sinterklaas, and it's sort of like an alternative Christmas, if you wish. These days they rather prefer the Christmas tradition, but in the past that was the 5th of December. And on this day you'd give each other a gift, as you do on Christmas. The biggest difference was that you'd wrap it up and make a little riddle or a little rhyme, and they would have to guess what was in the present before they opened it. It was part of the game. So in the same tradition, I'm going to show you this and ask you, what do you think's in the box? It's pretty good packaging. Well, it's pretty good, pretty well wrapped in my opinion. I think I'll leave the rest on for now while we attack the mounting of it. Any ideas what it is yet? I think it's fairly obvious. So that will go here, which means this has to come off. So we need to take these two bolts out, which means the whole grill has to come off. So yeah, it's not just a quick job, but it's quite interesting, and I think it's going to look quite cool, look different. Right, the grill's off now, as you can see, which was fairly simple. It's just two screws on either side, and one over here on each side, which is easy. So that's out of the way, and that had to happen because we need to remove these two bolts here and over there. And they won't come out because the grill, obviously there's air conditioning on this car, so we need to have a little more space. So right now I'm going to take these two off and those over there, and then we'll have another look. Well, if you ever wondered what a Defender looks like without a front bumper, then well, there it is. So it's quite a strange little thing, a brand new Defender, because it's got such modern electronics in it, and yet some of it is just like ancient. So it's a funny little mix of technologies. And as I said earlier, the car has air conditioning. So where you would normally fit your bumper there, and on that side is normally the mounting point here. If I zoom out a bit, that bolt would go in over there. The problem is it's got aircon, so to try and get the bumper a bit more forward, let's say that that you don't have to go and modify the grill. So we've got some spaces for that. These are here. Right, so here we have the original bolts that would fit right through the bumper, the chassis rails anyway. But we're trying to get our bumper to move a little bit more forward on the car so that we can mount our winch. We don't have to modify the grill for the air conditioning. So we've got some spacer plates here, and these will move it forward by about that much, which is about 4 or 5 centimeters. Now these are already made, quite heavy duty. That mounts in the bottom. Putting it in just for show at the moment. So those go there. The reason those are there because you can't get to the bolt from the bottom, so it's been welded in. This plate goes on the top like so. Obviously important that this is pretty strong, you know. And then everything moves back about that much, so the bolt that goes through your chassis rails does that. And there we go. There's another one. So that then mounts up to your chassis rail. I'll show you the other side. You see how it all fits together. So yeah, that's a pretty clever system.